He intentionally poured a small spoonful of fluorescent powder into the water, then quickly stirred it evenly, dipped his 2 fingers in the mixture, and casually drew a few marks on the table. Next, he took out a UV light and shone it on the table, and a smiling face instantly appeared. Seeing that the effect was good, he immediately soaked a button in the water, let it dry, and carefully placed it in a delicate gift box, then anonymously mailed it to the museum curator, who loved collecting artifacts. The curator immediately fell in love with it upon seeing it, because it was the only piece missing from her button collection. But what the curator didn't expect was that, the moment she touched the button, she had already fallen into Brown's carefully designed trap. At that moment, Brown's accomplice, disguised as a tourist, entered the museum, holding a camera equipped with thermal laser technology. Quickly locking onto the target, a beam of light from the camera immediately passed through the counter, activating the high-temperature anti-theft device inside. Then, the original U.S. Declaration of Independence was instantly transmitted back to the underground vault. Sure enough, the noise immediately alerted the curator, who rushed over following the alarm, then skillfully pulled out the keyboard and entered the password, unaware that the fluorescent powder on her hands had already transferred to the keyboard. As soon as the password was entered, the large door opened instantly. While the curator entered the vault, another accomplice seized the opportunity to sneak into the equipment room, where he found the control pipeline for the surveillance system, opened a small hole, and used a miniature camera to locate the surveillance connection to the vault, then froze the entire museum's surveillance system. Once everything was set, Brown, disguised as a maintenance worker, successfully passed the security check, and entered the exhibition hall before the museum's charity gala. He then went to the restroom, quickly removed his disguise, leaving only a power drill on him. Afterward, he walked into the event, found the curator, and, while someone came to offer her a toast, Brown took the opportunity to accept the curator's glass, then excused himself, leaving the scene. As he passed the corner, Brown decisively poured out the champagne, then took out a bag and hid in the restroom, where he used a prepared special solution on a cotton ball, and sealed both in a bag. Just a minute later, the curator's fingerprints on the wine glass became visible. Seeing this, Brown hurriedly pressed a paper sleeve onto it, then used the fingerprint mold to successfully open the elevator, reached the vault door, and shone the UV light on the keyboard, where the letters with fluorescent powder instantly appeared. Riley quickly calculated the correct sequence from the complex combination. As the vault door slowly opened, Brown successfully entered the vault. After removing the last few screws, he finally obtained the precious original Declaration of Independence. He thought his plan was flawless, but little did he know, the curator passing by had noticed something unusual.